Hello, welcome to Going Medieval. For a challenge, I'm going to survive this game by starting as a solo colonist. We'll build up a kingdom from nothing. This game is a lot like Rimworld. It has a main menu, modes, I am good at it, traits, statistics, and cannibalism, except it's 3D. A lot of the things you can do in the game are illegal. I thought I'd begin with some character customization. There's two starts you could choose from, but I think I'm just going to create my own scenario. Not only will we be playing as a lone wolf, we won't have anything. We're going to add a good trait. Miss the days of those good old hard-working cannibals pulling themselves up by the bootstraps. Since we'll be hustling for that good human flesh, we're going to name our colony Hungary, and we'll start here. We need a good colonist. This man is extremely small. Why are these people so small? Well, we have so many various colonists to choose from. This man, Edric Mallet. He has exactly the things I'm looking for. A green thumb, a builder, and he's extremely short. I'm happy with this man. Okay, here we are, Hungary with Edric. Nothing. You don't have anything. Here we begin. There he is, Edric, that's him. And it's a rather large map. He's completely alone, just standing in the woods. And we have absolutely nothing. He's just, who knows how he got here? He's just a guy, maybe he was exiled because of his tastes. He's pretty much screwed out here, though. All right, Edric, let's go, let's draft you and let's get you a meal. You're gonna need to eat this deer. I know it's not your preferred. Oh, he doesn't even have a bow to hunt the deer with. I can't even get a deer. Okay, we've got to gather some berry bushes. We've got to go Age of Empires on this Edric. Look at the great zeal with which he grabs at the berries in the bush. It looks like he's acting like he's working, but he's not working. Well, I respect your sprightly determination, Edric. I have one guy and I don't even remember his name. Alright, he has 3 of these things, that's enough. Stop picking those berries, I decided that's enough for you. No more of this. But he got 200 XP. Okay, you have food, now go cut down these trees. We need to make you a house. These trees have a nice amount of wood and sticks in them. Then we'll just grab some hay for a bed. Yes, he sleeps on hay for a bed. It's not a good life. They exiled him from humanity because he's a bad person. But we can all relate to that. All right, grab some of these mushrooms too. Oh, you're so experienced, Edric. What are you sneezing there? He's just, oh, look at him eating those beans. I mean, berries, which aren't beans. Oh, he's upset. Why are you upset now? You can't let the pressure get to you. You're gonna be alone for a long time. But he's pretty happy. He won't get upset for a while. He loves his job. He has no boss. All right, Edric, why don't you just sleep in the bushes? That way no one will notice you. Actually, I feel like he needs a cabin. I'm gonna make him a cabin. A cannibal in a cabin makes him a cabinable. Oh God, I'm really good at this. There you go, Edric. Just all of these windows. Who knows why you have so many windows? Even I don't know why you have so many windows, and I created you. This room is just for sleeping, and sleep right in the middle of the room. Who knows why? I'm still learning this game too. This deer is just asking for it. Oh, what a quaint... It's just gliding. Suddenly, it's sprightly. Well, the beauty of having only one colonist is that he gets to grind his skills really well. Don't worry, Edric, we'll get you happier in no time. Now, with girlish excitement and manly restraint, we finish working on our house. And good enough, I guess. Nothing suspicious about this cabin, just a normal cabin. Now I'll need somewhere to eat people and research, eating people. So we'll just put that outside. Good job, Edric. This guy is industrious. He has built an entire log cabin in 24 hours with literally nothing. He just pulled an axe out of his butt and he loves eating. I know he hates berries, but good job, Edric. Now you just need to research for a weapon. You are completely defenseless and you are asking to be murdered. Resourcefulness. You possess resourcefulness. Haven't a chair? Use a bush. Yes, this is the way that research works in this game. They actually have a physical artifact to do research. He has now written 6 books that are larger than him. Not only is he a prolific constructor, but also an author. And he's using these kind of like Torah scrolls. Let my people go. Now we'll keep forcing him to think and write over the next few days. He always looks so excited to be working. And there he goes, improving his construction and botany skills. Now he can worship. You know what? Actually, he does produce writing slower outside in the fog. Yeah, that, I disagree. I always do my best work in the fog. Alright, going medieval. Have it your way. All that hard work. It was all just a ploy. Ah, that's much better. Oh, I wish I'd done that before. At long last, Edric has science. Alright, if we want him to defend himself, we need to research wooden weaponry. This takes 20 research, so I'll be back in a bit. He's not that smart. He needs more time. And he hates his life. He really hates everything. At last, we have guns. Now it's time to close our borders and let no one else in, ever. After all, that's mostly what this game is about, is just not trusting anyone, ever. Well, we don't have a wall, so we can just put a door. Double doors. Yep, that seems logical. Wall around a perfectly normal house. If you disagree with my construction, just look at how laughably easy it is to erect an entire wood wall. But it is all worthless without a Boyer's table. Yeah, we need this. Ah, a refugee. Boyd Chapman. Also industrious. Also a cannibal. A natural ally. Welcome in, Boyd. We are going to be attacked in 2 days. Now, I'm sure this job system doesn't look like any other game you know. No, nothing to see there. And they're gonna be roomies. You're gonna sleep together and do activities together, like dehumanizing other people, and won't that be fun? Best friends, healing, chopping, building, arming for war, and making guns. We have a day and 6 hours. Work. Oh, he's quite good at this, isn't he? Oh, he loves carpentry. He gets so much pleasure out of that. Yeah. Now, we have a really basic wall. We still could do something about these stick traps that we've got. Now, this game is centered around warfare, I think. It's mostly about that, so we'll just build a ton of stick traps on the outside. Don't worry, they won't walk into these, I think. And we'll train them by hunting the nearby animals. One man gathers, the other man cuts. And the first bow, good job, Boyd. Good job, Boyd. That ought to do it, something like that. Just 2 cannibals trying to get by. Next, we install backgammon outside. For some reason, everyone in this game has an insatiable desire to play backgammon. Alright, Boyd's hunting. He's bad at it, but he's gonna improve, maybe improve. Maybe, yes, just wander by that precipitous edge as you chase that deer. That's a great idea. Now for a rousing game, literally in the rain. We will never give in to the assailants. Okay, we've got 4 raiders. These guys are actually better armed than us, but we have the high ground, and that's literally all that we have. And they are attacking us. But they are no match for the people of Hungary, for we know where our traps are. Here comes the enemy. Now, if you have the high ground, that means that you actually have an advantage in shooting. And watch, they're just going to tear this guy apart. Yeah, that along with our spike traps should get these guys killed. Hopefully they won't. Yep, oh god, watch your step. Oh, Jesus, this guy is... Alright, well, we've managed to take down a few of them. Are they... Good, they can't shoot. Okay, it looks like they're trying to hit us through the wall. They're trying to hit the gate. Who even knows? This guy has just went into the next dimension. And using the high ground. Oh, good job, Boyd. Yeah. We've taken down another. And raised the marksman skill. Nice. Oh god, one of them got through. No, he's destroyed the fireplace. Fiend. No, he's destroying the table. So this is actually the reason why I'm playing the game on the hardest difficulty. Because it's it seems that the path thing still needs some work. But regardless... That's why we've selected difficult circumstances. And this means more people, and that hence more food. Okay, let's take the spoils of war. So we get all of their gear and we could do stuff with it. That's nice. And you'll never expect this next part. We're going to just destroy our roof and just add a new roof. Now we can look in at the Z levels by doing this. That's kind of nice. And you can look underground by doing this. And how could I forget about that good human flesh? We've surrounded our house with a house. I feel safe in here. Now it's time to numb. Look at that body. Just look at that body. And now for plants. Yeah, we're gonna need these. We'll just build a few rows. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, just like, damn it. Now we just finish off some farms. And voila. 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 An opportunity to bring in Hrothgar. He's just like me. He's just like me. Yes. Yes. Come in. Hi, King Hrothgar. What brings you here? Okay. And then there were 3. And he's not even being chased by bandits. Wowzers. One man's playing backgammon. One man is laboring. And one is numbing. But all 3 of them have this in common, that they are... have cannibalism in common. But he's always chilly. Okay. Well, he's 42, you know, he's not as young as he used to be. He's not as good anymore, but he's wise. And he's a good researcher, we'll take that, that's useful. He's also a doctor, that's fantastic, we need that. Room for a third? 3 cannibals in a slumber party. It's a nice setup we've got here, but it's not that nice. We could still use drinks, brewing stations, rough wine. Turn the stew. Turn the stew. It's Hrothgar's turn. Turn the stew. He is in the stew. He is going through the stew. Now we're just going to use some original architecture. Keep going up. Support beams. It's nice. You like these. You know you love them. You love these. Yeah. Well, we've also got defensive structures. There is some interesting stuff. We could build something interesting, but I think I'm just gonna make a giant wood block. Later on we'll worry about that. Don't worry about that right now. It's not for you to worry about. Next we make beds, deforest, and hunt. There's actually still a lot we need to do though. Oddly enough, gaining attack skill takes an awfully long time in this game, and you can miss seemingly obvious targets. Now that we have a basic farm planted and we don't have to worry about immediate death, let's focus on the other food source that actually gets you combat experience. Hunting. Come on, Edric. You'll hit it soon. This is asking to be made a meal. My god, you really are good at this. The satisfaction is kicking in. Next, we're going to research armor. We're also going to need to store food underground. It keeps in the winter and summer pretty well there. So we'll create kind of a cellar next to our garden. Now we're just gonna open a wall in the house, add a door there, unlock armor, build an armorer's table. Oops, I lied. There's still more we need. Okay, no matter. We'll just be building this stairway downstairs. And then we're going to make room for an even greater stairway deeper down. Now this is good because we can start refrigerating down here. We can build our whole kitchen network down here, maybe even dining rooms. The upstairs will just be for defenses. We could specialize in that. And down here we have, I don't know, like a kitchen or something, refrigeration. All that good stuff. So now if we look underground, we should have the start of a fridge going. And we can just kind of continue this train of logic. We'll build a whole area down here that they can kind of spread out in. Here's a doorway. Amazing, right? And now we can start digging out a fridge. Let's just place down some wood floors. It's like Dwarf Fortress. That's like a fine wine, but it's cool. Now that we're underground, you can see that the temperature is significantly lower. It's summer and it's 32 degrees underground. There's a good amount of insulation underground, so we're going to keep things down here. We'll kind of split off stockpile rooms in each direction. Make them 5 by 5, something like that. Now this is really feeling like Dwarf Fortress. Oh, it's autumn. What a threatening way to show me autumn. Now this gives us room for stockpiles, which this is just going to pretty much be a fridge down here. And it's all ready. That's our fridge. And then here's the kitchen. And unfortunately there's no animals over land for us to hunt. We might die from the next raid, but we really don't have many other ways of preparing. And we've met Eric. This guy's a doctor. Now we have an Edric and an Eric, but he's a good cook, so we'll take him. And he's also just... Why does everyone have these same traits? Okay, well, so be it. Oh god, he's gonna die. You'll live. Just get in here. And we've saved him. And now we got meals going. So we're pretty much forced to build a moat around us. Yes. Probably my favorite part about this game, that you can build a moat. I do this only because it's somewhat impossible to survive if you don't do this. Like, we really can't fight the attack that's coming. I've run through this scenario several times, and there's always 10 heavily armed guys. We are 4 weak guys. I think you can see the logic in that. That's too many guys. But if I do this, dig faster. There's just not any time. I think we've smackledorfed them. It's time to cut down the woods and actually get a real defensive gate. This is turning into a small medieval fort. Okay, now we have the start of a causeway. We can build yet another wall. It's turning into a veritable fort. A garden and trees so that it can sustain itself from inside, refrigeration underneath, and a moat, and defenses front and center. And then this place will be rather defensible. Well, we still don't have many huntable animals, so I guess we're just building spike traps. Now we just bring our moat all the way around. There we go. Now it's perfectly square. Okay, this is the room that we have to build our fort in. We can chop down more trees for it, and use all of this to make the place. Somehow I feel like wood just isn't a great material, but it hasn't failed me yet. Now we just dig out a hole in this wall, and now we can access our base. We have plenty of food downstairs, and then we can start to move the bedrooms over here. 1, 2, everyone gets a roomie. My god, they have a lot of wood. Now this is quite nice to see coming along. We can add our bowyer's workshop, and just take all of this. It's like a hoarder's home in here. Now we'll need some smelters. That's also a workshop unto itself. A sewing station, and we have another settler. Yeah, just take everybody. Fortunately, we can just keep using the moat strategy, which is somewhat overpowered. Oh, God, looks like I can't use the moat strategy anymore. They've brought, trebuchets. Alright, well, the irony is I've now created several save files, all of which we've all been annihilated in, and, this will be interesting. What will this even look like? Okay, alright, there comes the... Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, they weren't kidding with that. Oh, man. I should have built more stuff underground. They really mean business. What are they even firing at? Why are they hitting the hay? They're hitting the... Everybody go underground. We're gonna find out all the spam overpowered strategies if I can help it. This is... Oh, that's way too powerful. Oh my god, they killed all of my... Perineal and Boyd. They are really not kidding with these... They brought 6 trebuchets to kidnap one lady back to their own house, and they keep firing at the same spot. No, Hrothgar, you get underground too. This is not the place for you. You stay away from that exact spot on the floor. They keep precisely targeting. Oh, for God's sake, that's kind of neat though. They did manage to destroy the floor. God knows how. I just feel like the difficulty went from, like, laughably easy to completely impossible. One single man is operating each of these trebuchets and they're firing perfectly. That guy's named Ethelmund. Oh, they decided we had enough, so their trebuchets just disappeared into thin air. God. Well, that's somewhat depressing. Okay, you three get back to work. I guess that's how this works. So there was a counter to my drawbridge strategy. Very well then. Well, that's ironic. I had upped the game's difficulty because the raids weren't hard enough. But now we've been hit by high explosive artillery, but on the other hand, turn that frown upside down. We now have got that good human flesh. Even if, ironically, it was my own human flesh being had by someone else. I guess we'll have to figure out how to confront the trebuchets, though, because they're bound to send more of those, and it has the same power as, like, the Navy. That was unexpected, to say the least, but, anyway, going medieval. Still pretty early in early access, but I wanted to show this one off. But it's a lot like Rimworld, and yet different in enough ways that interest me. I think this one is really interesting, and I am excited about it. I'm gonna leave my sad colony there. I hope you enjoyed, though. Thanks for watching, as well as a major thanks to my patrons, for they are the rising sun to the house of my content, and I'm very grateful. I'm Ambiguous Amphibian. Until next time.